About everybody's here, I will start. And we really like to start with an acknowledgement of country, paying respects to the Jagera and Turrbal people, who are the traditional custodians of the land on which Langri Tangpa Centre resides, and we pay our respects to elders, past, present and emerging, and recognise that ceremonies and spiritual practice have been done on this land for tens of thousands of years. And so we also welcome all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders to Langri Tangpa Centre with great gratitude and respect. So we're going to actually start with the calling the Guru from Afar prayer, which we'll recite in the English, and as a cry from the heart, as a way of focusing our purpose. Out of the Dharmakaya, Guru Vajradhara arises with a great multitude of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, each of at the tip of the light rays radiating from his body of light, so that the entire universe is filled with Buddhas, all in the nature of your Guru, all appearing to you to benefit you, their sole purpose to benefit you in the very best possible way. So we can recite the calling the Guru from afar. Guru, think of me. Guru, think of me. Guru, think of me. Magnificently glorious Guru, dispelling the darkness of ignorance. Magnificently glorious Guru, revealing the path of liberation. Magnificently glorious Guru, liberating from the waters of samsara. Magnificently glorious Guru, eliminating the diseases of the 5 poisons. Magnificently glorious Guru, the wish-granting jewel, I beseech you, please bless me. Magnificently glorious Guru, please bless me to remember impermanence and death from my heart. Magnificently glorious Guru, please bless me to generate the thought of no need in my mind. Magnificently glorious Guru, please bless me to abide one-pointedly in practice in isolated places. Magnificently glorious Guru, please bless me to not have any hindrances to my practice. Magnificently glorious Guru, please bless me to realize without error the view of the fundamental nature of reality. Magnificently glorious Guru, please bless me so that all bad conditions appear as a support. Magnificently glorious Guru, please bless me to accomplish effortlessly the 2 works of self and others. Please bless me soon. Please bless me very soon. Please bless me on this very cushion. Please bless me in this very session. May I not give rise to heresy for even a second in regard to the actions of the glorious Guru. May I see whatever actions are done as pure. With this devotion, may I receive the Guru's blessings in my heart. Magnificent and precious root Guru, please abide on the lotus seat at my heart. Guide me with your great kindness and grant me the realizations of your holy body, speech and mind. I think that this great entourage made of light dissolves into radiance, and this radiance absorbs through the crown of your head, filling your whole body with light. All your ordinary sense of who you are completely dissolves in this radiance, and you're blessed with the Guru's inspiration. And to set our motivation for today's practice, so we can think of all the sentient beings in all the realms and that they are surrounding us. All of them in desperate need of help, overwhelmed by their suffering and problems, and we are the lucky ones that can help them. So thinking our motivation is one for self and for others, the work for oneself to develop genuine renunciation and to develop our wisdom. And the work for others, what is the purpose of this? To help all sentient beings out of their suffering, which is even more unbearable than our own. And then thinking also that to be able to accomplish this great work, we need to have a long life. We need to be able to complete the practice. So we ourselves need a long life, and also we rely on our holy gurus manifesting in human form for us. So the main purpose of this practice also is to purify any karmic obscurations we have with our gurus, especially His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Lama Zopa Rinpoche and all of our holy teachers. So I think that the place where we are is like the Pure Land of Sukhavati. And in the center is a wish-granting tree. The tree is made of wisdom, knowledge, light. At the top of the trunk is a 4-petaled lotus, and in the center of which is your root guru in the aspect of Amitabha Buddha, glowing red in color. And Amitabha is surrounded by all the lineage gurus. On the front petal are white Tara and the other long life deities. On the right petal is the Buddha jewel, Shakyamuni Buddha and all the other Buddhas. On the back petal is the Dharma jewel and the aspect of piled up volumes of scriptures. And on the left petal is the Sangha jewel, the 8 close disciples and others. And this wisdom knowledge tree, all of the branches, leaves and flowers are full of the objects of refuge. And think that we ourselves are enjoying this along with all sentient beings in the Sukhavati Pure Land. And we lead them in spontaneous and heartfelt refuge and bodhicitta. So we'll start then on the white meditations on white Tara, the shorter Sadhana on page 5, with the refuge and bodhicitta prayer. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. For the main body of the practice, if you've had the white Tara initiation, then when we do the emptiness meditation, then you can self-generate as white Tara. If you've and do the practice as white Tara. If you've not yet had the white Tara initiation, then you can think that Tara either arises in the space in front of you or at your heart or on the crown of your head, whatever is more comfortable. So the refuge field dissolves into light. This light absorbs into you, blessing your mind stream. The light is so radiant that all your sense of self dissolves into emptiness. Meditate that you are the embodiment of the purity of all subjective and objective phenomena. that the self, the deity, and the practice are all in one taste in emptiness. Meditate on the empty aspect, the Dharmakaya. Then, motivated by your great compassion, from the sphere of emptiness appears a white lotus, and on it a moon disk. And on that appears your own mind in the form of a white syllable tum. This syllable tum transforms into an upala flower marked by a syllable tum. And this transforms into the self-generated, life-granting Arya Tara with one face and two arms. The right hand holds an upala flower. In youthful aspect, Tara is adorned with all the major and minor marks of a Tathagata and endowed with 7 eyes. Tara is screened by a full moon behind her, and the 3 places are marked by the 3 syllables: a white Om at the brow, a red R at the throat, and a blue Hum at the heart. So if you're doing the practice as the self-generation of Tara, take a moment to become aware of all of the ornaments, the beautification of the 6 perfections. If the Tara is arising in the space in front of you or at your heart, think of this as a mirror of your own potential. And as the embodiment of all of the enlightened life force. And from the seed syllable tum at the heart, immense light rays are emitted, inviting the wisdom beings and the initiating deities from their natural abode. As the light rays absorb back to the heart, the wisdom beings, countless wisdom beings, come to the space in front and then absorb into you, Tara, merging inseparably. All the initiating deities confer the empowerment, pouring blissful nectar of light through the crown of your Tara's head, flowing through your light body, and this wisdom nectar, inexhaustible, continuous, as it overflows on the crown of your head, The nectar transforms into Amitayus as the jewel in your top knot. And not just Amitayus, but the entire pure land of Amitayus there at your crown. And again, from the thumb at your heart, light rays are emitted, activating the infinite nectar of longevity from beyond cyclic existence. Hooking back and dissolving this nectar in the form of light that absorbs back into the thumb at your heart, that becomes even more radiant. And then gently shifting your focus to Amitayus in the crown. And the Hri, a red Hri at the heart of Amitayus. And red light shines out from this Hri in all 10 directions. And the red light hooks back the essence of long life from all samsaric and non-samsaric beings. It hooks back the essence of long life from all of the 4 elements. From all the elements that make up our universe. The light emanating from the Hri at Amitayus' heart also hooks back all the life previously stolen by black magic and so forth, by traumatic events, by conflicts and difficulties with others, by offending the seen and unseen beings in our environment. All the life force energy stolen by misinformation, confusion and propaganda, by hate speech, by our own negative karmic vision. All of this hook back in the radiant red light, and all of this is drawn into the nectar vase in Amitayus' lap. The nectar in the vase increases limitlessly. It becomes like a fountain of youth. The nectar overflowing from the vase, overflowing into your crown, and completely filling your body. Feel your whole nervous system become radiant and glowing. Feel your clean, clear light body begin to be completely filled with this life force energy. Feel every atom of your body radiant, made of light, filled with enlightened energy. unobstructed life force. Feel that energy as radiant, luminous, clarifying. Then gently shifting your focus to your Tara heart, or to Tara's heart. On the moon disc, with the white seed syllable tum in the center, and arranged around the moon disc the Mantra Garland. The Mantra Garland, all the letters made of light, standing upright, three-dimensional, each singing their own sound, making a blissful harmony, very much alive, flickering or moving, just like beautiful white flames. And on the infinite space of this moon disc, at your heart, all the sentient beings, everyone who you want to pray for, or your friends and family, especially all those with COVID, all those strangers that we don't know or don't know just in this life, and including all the enemies and the harm doers. And right in the center of the tum syllable, in the tigli, the little round spot at the top, your root guru, held right there in the very middle, in the very center. At the very heart of the seed syllable. Your root guru manifesting as radiant and young with a body of light, very youthful, vivacious. And as the nectar continues to flow through your body from the vase in Amitayus' lap, this continuous fountain of enlightened energy, this blissful flowing nectar completely eliminates all the hindrances to a long life from your guru and from all the surrounding sentient beings. Recognizing that any hindrances to the long life of our guru are actually our own black karmic vision. This is completely purified by the continuous flowing light energy. The nectar purifies all the hindrances to health and long life, and purifies all the black karmic vision of all the sentient beings, including oneself. And as the light nectar flows through you and all sentient beings, at the same time, light from the letters of the mantra fills Tara's body, fills your body, and all the sentient beings, bringing all the blessings of long life, limitless spiritual energy. So we can recite the White Tara Long Life mantra 21 times together. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya Jana Pushtim Kurye Swaha. Om Tare Ture Mama Ayu Punya. As the nectar flows through your body and the bodies of all surrounding sentient beings, you are completely cleansed of all negativities, of all hindrances to health and long life, of all black karmic vision. And all the black karmic vision that causes us to see our guru as aging or sick, or indeed as ordinary, is completely cleansed from our mind. Our guru becoming more and more radiant, filled with life. Light rays bursting from every pore of our Guru's holy body. And at the same time, light from the letters of the mantra fills your Tara body, or your body and the bodies of all sentient beings, especially those practicing virtue in the three worlds, bringing all the blessings, all the enlightened energy, the vivacity of enlightenment to you and all sentient beings. Tari ture mama ayo punya jana pushtim kriya swaha. Tari ture 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 swaha. So continuing with the short mantra. In the beginning, focusing on the sound of the mantra as it resonates through your whole nervous system, as it resonates throughout the universe, harmonizing your subtle body with that of white Tara, harmonizing your body, speech and mind with the enlightened body, speech and mind of Arya Tara. Hearing the sound of the mantra as the sound of perfect, pure, enlightened energy. Untitled Soha, Untitled Soha, Untitled Soha. And then gradually, as your awareness becomes more refined, focusing more on the mental recitation, just reading the letters of light, or just even seeing the light from these syllables. The light continuously flowing through you and all the sentient beings. And continuously flowing through your Guru, all the holy Gurus, everyone that we've ever taken teachings from, completely cleansing our negative karmic vision, cleansing all of our doubts and our negativities, cleansing Any destructive thoughts that we've had towards the Guru, they're just utterly washed away. Your mind becomes progressively more clear and more blissful. Your Guru becoming incredibly radiant. And joyously smiling at you. So for a while you can focus on the purification aspect, the cleansing of this continuous flow of light and energy, making your own body and those of all the surrounding sentient beings clean and clear like crystal. And then once you get a sense of that purification, then focusing on the merit of the energized light, the wisdom energy, filling up your clean, clear body, energizing every atom of your being. All the life force energy flowing into you and completely absorbing into you. You absorb all of those enlightened qualities. You, the surrounding sentient beings, and your Guru. So alternating every now and again between the purification aspect and the merit, accumulation of merit. Think strongly that all the hindrances that cause your Guru to appear sick or that prevent his holy wishes from being fulfilled, they're all completely purified. All the ordinary appearances of the Guru are purified. And feel that this purification is not just from our own karmic vision, but our collective karmic vision as well. Completely purified. The momentum of our collective negative vision purified. All those hindrances, from the most gross to the most subtle, completely purified. and that all of the spontaneous energy of our holy Guru's wishes and works becomes unobstructed. Then think also that all sentient beings are purified, that all the human beings who are accumulating virtue, even by merely taking refuge or repeating a mantra such as Om Mani Padme Hum or Om Tari Tu Tari Ture Soha, all those human beings accumulating virtue achieve long life. Feel that all your own negative karma, obscurations, spirit harms, and sicknesses are completely purified. Feel that your life force energy has been increased, your merit developed, and your scriptural understanding and your wisdom increased. And that you've achieved undying realizations. Om Tari Tu Tari Ture Soha, 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 Om Tari Tu Tari Ture Soha. And so then to hasten our realizations, our progress along the path, we will offer the Toma to Aryatara and the entourage. So this Toma offering, if you have your bell and dorji there, we'll be doing the Tantric Offerings to the front generation Tara. The actual Toma offering is in a separate text. It's the Chinta Chakra White Tara. So that's the FPMT text by Trijang Rinpoche. It's the slightly longer text, and it's on page 15. So I found an image of an actual white Tara Toma, and then also the Tantric Offering. So this is just a memory prompt, but we think that actually, you know, they're vast, inexhaustible, filling all of space, made of light. Countless emanations of these offerings. So we start by blessing the offerings with the Emptiness Meditation. So this is offering the Toma on page 15. Om Vajra Amrita Kundali Hana Hana Hum Pe. Om Sobhava Shuddha Savadama Sobhava Shuddha Ham. Out of emptiness from 8 Om syllables appear spacious, extensive, jeweled vessels, inside of which the syllables Om transform into different offering substances, which are clear, unobstructed, and as extensive as space. Om Agam Ahom, Om Pajam Ahom, Om Puper Ahom, Om Duper Ahom, Om Alake Ahom, Om Gender Ahom, Om Yuder Ahom, Om Shabda Ahom. Blessing the Toma. Om Vajra Amrita Kundali Hana Hana Hum Pe. Om Sobhava Shuddha Savadama Sobhava Shuddha Ham. Out of emptiness, from the syllable Om, comes a vast, extensive, jeweled vase, inside of which the syllable Om melts and transforms into a great ocean of undefiled wisdom nectar. Om Ahom, Om Ahom, Om Ahom. So then we invite all of the wisdom beings, Aryatara and her entire entourage. So from one's heart, from the syllable Tam, or from Tara's Tam at her heart, countless light rays emanate, inviting Lady Tara, surrounded by the multitudes of Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. And they all partake of the essence of the Toma through the opening of the light at the tips of their tongues. So offering the Toma. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Idam Palimta Kaka Kahi Kahi. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Idam Palimta Kaka Kahi Kahi. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Idam Palimta Kaka Kahi Kahi. So we offer in particular for our own speedy realizations, that there be no obstacles to our swift enlightenment for the benefit of all. We also offer this Toma for the swift coming to fulfillment of every single one of Lama Yeshe and Lama Zopa Rinpoche's projects, or the projects of the FPMT, and all of the projects of Langri Tangpa Center in particular. We also offer to our local landlords, the custodians and guardians of this land, all the beings seen and unseen of which we share our environment, that there be harmony in our environment, that our environment and the land that Langri Tangpa Center is on remains safe and the most conducive for spiritual practice, that all harms are healed, that all sorry business comes to an end with the very best possible outcome. Then we present the Tantric Offerings. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Agam Pratitsa Soha. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Pajam Pratitsa Hon Soha. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Pupe Pratitsa Hon Soha. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Duepe Pratitsa Hon Soha. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Alake Pratitsa Hon Soha. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Gande Pratitsa Hon Soha. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Nyuede Pratitsa Hon Soha. Om Arya Tara Saparivara Shabda Pratitsa Hon Soha. The short praise. Venerable Bhagavati Tara, please bless me to eliminate all the obstacles of life, of my own or anyone else's, and bestow on me the attainment of immortality. And now for some inspiration, then we'll recite the Tara praises. So that's in the text, White Tara praises. The first one, a gem to increase life and wisdom in praise of White Tara. And so we think actually as we're reciting this, it's not just us or not just the people in our house or our pets joining us, but every single living being, the entire world, spontaneously, genuinely setting their minds to this praise, offering a homage. Homage to the female Buddha, exquisite with youth, radiant as the eternal snows in all their glory. She sits on a white lotus and a silvery moon, indicating fully developed compassion and knowledge. Homage to the youthful one with full breasts, one face and two arms, sitting in Vajra position. She regally displays both grace and calm, and is filled with great bliss. Homage to the ultimately generous one, whose right hand in the mudra of supreme giving easily releases boundless karmas of peace, increase, power, and wrath, as well as the 8 siddhis and even supreme Buddhahood. Homage to the spiritual mother from whom the Buddhas of all the 3 times are born, whose power to protect us from wild animals, fires, and the 8 terrors is depicted by her left hand holding a blue lotus. Homage to the refuge of the world, whose eyes in hands and feet gaze at the doors of freedom, who leads all manacled sentient creatures towards the isle of blissful liberation. Homage to the one whose face unites the beauty of 1,000,000 autumn moons, whose wide eyes gaze with compassionate warmth, and whose joyous mouth smiles equally on all. Homage to the one whose head is adorned with Amitayus, boundless life, the mere thought of whom grants endless life and wisdom. His hands in contemplative mudra hold a vase filled with immortality's brew. Homage to the all-beautiful one, whose crown steals from the sun and moon their light, whose sapphire tresses are half knotted on top, the rest falling freely over her shoulders. Homage to the majestic one, whose sparkling ornaments of crown, earrings, necklaces, armbands, bracelets, anklets, and belt, so elegantly arranged, surpass any worn by men and gods. Homage to she whose celestial raiment of shoulder, sash, and skirt array her body in the way rainbows enhance the crystal mountains. Homage to the goddess before whose lotus feet Vishnu, Indra, Shiva, Brahma, anti-gods and spirits, men, apparitions, and all the world submit themselves in complete devotion. Glorious one, merely by reciting your mantra and making offerings at your lotus feet, one gains immortality, wisdom, and merit, and all desired siddhis. Therefore, before you I bow down. The knowledge, compassion, and power of all Buddhas appear in the form of you, beautiful goddess. So I take refuge in you and make known my prayers. Please eliminate the obstacles which delay fulfillment of my aims. Quickly release those peaceful actions of yours to calm the interferences to my quest for perfection. Release me from the 8 terrors, sickness and demons and other harmful agents, outer and inner. Quickly send forth your perfect actions of increase, which multiply such qualities as life, merit, ungrasping compassion, the stainless wisdoms of learning, contemplation and meditation, and the 3 higher trainings. Quickly release your perfect actions of power, which fulfill all wishes of the mind and cause gods, men and spirits to humbly bow before you. Quickly direct your perfect actions of wrath to destroy the inner, outer and secret forces of evil that aim to confound truth and those who dwell within it. Please grant me quick and easy attainments, such as the magic sword, mystic eye, medicine, fast walking, the food pill and the precious vase, and even Mahamudra, the highest of cities. In brief, from now until enlightenment is gained, I respectfully make offerings at your lotus feet. I need no other refuge than you. Out of compassion, gaze upon me and grant your protection. By the meritorious energy of this practice, may the transcendent perfect Tara look upon me forever with pleasure and never leave me for even a moment. May all sentient beings after death take rebirth before Amitayus in Sukhavati, land of pure joy. May they live in the ways of the great Bodhisattvas and equal Avalokiteshvara, Lord of compassion. May I realize the oceans of sutras and tantras to be able to pass them on to others, and may I strive until samsara is emptied to uphold the victory banner of practicing exactly as taught. So I think that this praise offered from the whole world is most joyously received by White Tara. So we can pause here, and if you like, we can have our group dedications. So we've got one more praise to do, continuing on in that White Tara Praises booklet, the Praise to White Tara, written by the first Dalai Lama. Tare means freedom from samsara. Tutare, freedom from the 8 terrors. Ture, freedom from all illness. Homage to the Mother Tara. Homage to the supremely generous one who sits in the Vajra posture on a moon disk at the heart of a white lotus. Homage to she as radiant as the autumn moon, her back resting upon a moon disk, her body made beautiful with ornaments, her left hand holding a white lotus. Homage to Aryatara, who appears as a 16-year-old youth, mother of all Buddhas, she whose form spontaneously fulfills all wishes. Homage to she with a white wheel at her heart, a wheel with 8 spokes bearing 8 mystic letters and blazing forth lights. Exalted Tara, mother who brings liberation, wish-fulfilling wheel, increasing life. Hear this prayer of mine. Protect me from dangers to my life and from sickness and misery. Bestow upon me the supreme city of realization and the common cities as well. High and exalted one in whom I place faith, care for me always as a mother her child. I call to you, catch me on your hook of compassion. Transcendent goddess, white as the autumn moon, perfect one, haughty yet serene, she beautiful with jeweled ornaments, clothed in silks and sitting in the Vajra posture upon a lotus and moon, having a smiling face and 2 arms, mother of all Buddhas, past, present and future, repeatedly I bow down to you. Pray be moved by my devotion and help me to accomplish enlightenment. From now until I attain Buddhahood, pacify all negative circumstances that may hinder me. Make flourish every circumstance conducive and helpful. Then those of you with the Torma booklet open in front of you, we'll do the 100-syllable mantra to purify any mistakes made in our practice, either physically with mudras or just a small amount of offerings, verbally, any mistakes made in saying the prayers or the mantra, and mentally any mistakes made with our attitude, especially that compulsive grasping at ordinary appearance, also purifying any kind of tainted motivation with the 8 worldly concerns, all of those slight downfalls, great downfalls, whatever, mistakes made in this practice, completely purified, so it becomes a pure practice. And also, as we recite the 100-syllable mantra, then all of the blessings from this practice become stabilized in your mind. Om Pema Safa Samaya Manopalaya Pema Safa Tenopai Tita Drido Me Baba Sutokayo Me Baba Supokayo Me Baba Anaratu Me Baba Sava Siddhi Me Prayata Sava Kama Sutta Me Chidam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sava Tata Kata Pema Mame Muncha Pema Baba Maha Samaya Sattva Ahon Pen. Whatever mistakes I've made because of not knowing or lacking ability or not finding the proper materials, please be patient with these. And then think that all of the wisdom beings, Aryatara, her whole entourage of enlightened beings, dissolve into light. This light, a radiant white light, tinged with like rainbows of crystal of the 5 wisdoms. And this exquisite, blissful white light swirls around your own room, your gompa, wherever you are, and then absorbs into all the holy objects in your house, your gompa, all the statues, stupas, scriptures, and tankas. Not going anywhere, but blessing all of those objects, returning to the Dharmakaya form. By residing for the benefit of all living beings, please bestow your blessings of health, life energies, power, and supreme attainments. Om Supratishta Vajraya Swaha. Think that the whole sky is filled with a spontaneous rainfall of flowers just falling from the heavens, surrounding you and all the sentient beings, the manifestations of your own virtue. The dedication, thinking that due to this merit, doing this practice, may we very quickly become Aryatara, White Tara herself, and lead each and every sentient being into her enlightened realm. Dedicating also that upon seeing the signs of untimely death, by clearly beholding the holy body of the wish-fulfilling wheel Tara, may we intrepidly and instantaneously conquer the Lord of Death and swiftly attain the rank of an immortal master of knowledge. Thinking that by the fortune of certain deliverance into this supreme vehicle, may we have long life, freedom from illness, perfect bliss and happiness. May we have the ability to live hundreds of years and see hundreds of Buddhas. And now at this time, may we experience great bliss. Then dedicating with the long life prayers of our holy gurus, offering our practice to our holy gurus, gathering it up as a collection of beautiful light in your heart, and offering this light and jewels and food and perfect medicines and resources, this continuous offering of your practice to the Holy Gurus. So the long life prayer for His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Ojitem kandim pendel malupan gan legion web sampel hijinon kadrin somen tenzing yat solan Soa Devson Tujelon Drosho. And for Lama Zopa Rinpoche. To soy chan jin jen gyong gyao wen chen xin kyong pel we kun zo do po zim chu sun ko we le mon tu drun pa da so du je gon du shap ten shun. And for all of our holy gurus. Jetsun lame kutse rapten shin nam kai trin le cho chui gia padam lo san tempe drome sa son gi tro we mun sel tatu ne gyu chi. Migsema. You can do it in the quiet tune. Mi me se we te chen chen rezi ri me kem pe wan po jam payan gan chen ge pe zui ge son ka pa lo san ra pe shabla so wai de mi me se wei te shi chen wei si chen shabla so wai de. And our final image, I thought, at the end of each of our sessions on our Easter retreat, we can think that may we take this practice and go out into the world. And as we go out into the world, we go out with our bodhicitta motivation. We embody Aryatara. We do the work for sentient beings. So I found some images that kind of represent us stepping out into the world, bridging that inner world and the external world of the senses. The inner world of the mind, our purified vision, and the outer world of the senses. So this painting's by Karma Punsog, and I find it really lovely. You know, it's got that resonance of who are we really, holding up the mirror to our true nature. Special. Oh, Pearly, can you say, tell us that thing that you read from the email just before everybody goes about the resonance of Tara and Easter time?
Oh yeah, sure. Stand by. So it's, you know, looking back at the, you know, pagan origins of Easter. So as for Easter, it's associated with bunnies, amongst other things. Many cultures have hare myths and deities, but the oldest is Wenet, the hare goddess of ancient Egypt.
So by hare, you mean hare as in rabbit, right?
Yeah, yeah. But you know, like the hares in the northern hemisphere, they're much bigger than rabbits. They're like a dog size. They're quite amazing, and they've just got a particular energy about them. And so with this ancient goddess, the hare goddess of ancient Egypt, Wenet, there are several variations of her names, and she has many titles, but among them are the Lady of the Hour, the swift one, the beautiful hair, good being, she who springs up. Wenet is the goddess of fast thinking, flowing water, and sweet dreams. Most of all, she's a moon deity, and in particular, of the first full moon after the March 20 equinox, which is the Easter moon. The energy of Tara is timeless, and Tara manifests in so many different ways in so many different places.
And it's just a really beautiful resonance because, you know, Easter, it's a holy day on the Christian calendar, but it also then ties in so nicely for us with the Buddhist calendar. So thank you so much. And I hope to see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. See you later.